Good morning, friends. Amy here, coming to you live from my kitchen this morning, just making myself a quick, fun breakfast because sometimes we need a fun breakfast, I think. So I have pulled out my ceramic egg cooker, and if you noticed in the post, there was lots of recipes, but my favorite recipe to make, and the one I wanted to make for you today, was the 2-minute personal French toast, because I don't know what it's like around your houses, but around here, it's not a huge fans of French toast, but it's one of those things that I love as like a fun treat in the mornings. So, and it doesn't always have to be a weekend treat, right? So I have my ceramic egg cooker. I've just melted about a tablespoon of butter in there. Then I'm gonna add in 1 egg and a little bit of vanilla, because doesn't that make it all better? A little vanilla, a little bit of cinnamon, and a little bit of, it calls for 1/4 of a cup of milk or cream. Now, if we're doing 1/4 of a cup, we might as well do, cream makes all things better. So I'm just gonna add in 4 tablespoons of that. And then I actually think the recipe calls for a little bit of sugar, but I don't usually add that because we're gonna add syrup to it in the end. So it doesn't really need the sugar. So cinnamon, milk, egg. Give that a little whisk. You want it nice and whisked up. I think that's the beauty of this fun little whisk. Okay, so now that I've got that all whisked up, I've just got 2 slices of bread. You can use whatever kind of bread you have around your house. Doesn't have to be white or anything, whatever you've got. If it's stale, that's even a little better, because that's usually what goes in French toast, right? All right, so I'm gonna just tear that into little pieces. Oh, the one thing I wanted to add that I forgot is I like adding a little bit of our super veggie. So this just adds 1 serving. I'm gonna sneak that into the bottom. 1 serving of veggies to my French toast, because you know, if you're adding cream and syrup, you might as well make it a little healthy. So add in a little scoop of that super veggie. Then I'm just gonna stir this around until it is all kind of absorbed. And then we're gonna put it in the microwave for 1.5 to 2 minutes. Now, this is one of those times I don't put the lid on. I do find it kind of grows a little bit, and so I don't wanna pop the lid off. It's scary. We'll put it in for 1.5 minutes and we'll see where that goes, because in 1.5 minutes, what's French toast without a little bit of whipped cream? So we are going to just whip up a really quick little whipped cream here. And the beauty of this is, especially if you're just having individual French toast, is you can make this whipped cream up and leave it in the fridge. You can add it to your coffees or your cold brews or whatever. So just a little bit of icing sugar and whipped cream. There's a little line. I didn't quite fill it to the line because I didn't need all of that this morning. And then in like 30 seconds, we have whipped cream. So you can use this. The other thing I use this whipped cream maker for, I use it to froth all my egg whites, to make the fluffiest scrambled eggs. You can make butter. I haven't, but you can. We make chocolate whipped cream. Around Christmas, we make kind of a whipped cream bar. So I'll make it with peppermint or with Baileys or with any sort of flavors, and then use it as like a bar, like you would dip fruit or pretzels or any of those kind of things. Just like that. Let's see how it's doing. We have beautifully peaked whipped cream. So set that to the side, and then see the bottom just pops off. Lid for the fridge. That in. It's still a little bit wet on top, so I'm just gonna put in for another few seconds. Get out my plate to get us all ready. And I have some maple syrup, because why not? So that's why I think it didn't need extra sugar, because if you're gonna put maple syrup in a little whipped cream, what do you need the extra sugar for? This is such an easy treat. You can do this in the mornings. It's a great, like if you've got somebody with a birthday and you always do something special on the birthdays, or if you like French toast, but you don't want to have to do all the work of all the things. All right. The beauty of the silicone holder is that even if it's warm, you can still get it out. Oh yeah, that is it. Look at that. Just pop that out right onto there. I'm gonna drizzle that with a little bit of whipped cream, a little bit of syrup. A dollop of whipped cream, and breakfast is served. Have a great morning, everyone.